G'day YouTube, Down to Bricks here in this third episode of What's Up Dub. Going to give my thoughts on the latest news. I've got something annoying and we're going to talk about the ever increasing price of Lego sets. Let's do it. After a 9-month hiatus between episode 1 and episode 2, we're not even waiting a fortnight for episode 3. One of the reasons is, in the last episode, I said I have quite a lot to talk about, so I'm pretty much addressing most of that in this episode. I do want to thank everybody for the fantastic feedback they provided in the last episode. A lot of good suggestions from people. Most people were happy with what I'm doing with my channel and my video schedule and the length of videos and all that sort of thing. Not everybody was. I am going to try and produce more content for you guys as hard as I can. I'm going to try and do some more content and maybe some shorter videos as well. So my first topic is something annoying. So I talked about in the last episode the anniversary set, the 60 years of the Lego brick. Great little set, that one. It came out, I went to place my order, and as I thought in the last episode, it was going to be a $200 price point for us Aussies to be able to get that little gift set. I went and ordered the London bus. It's $199.99, not $200, is it? So a little bit annoying that it doesn't include that in their $200 limit. I know there's got to be a cut-off point, but you'd think it's that close. Surely they can let that pass, but no, I understand it's a business and it's a way for them to make more money by doing that. So it was a little bit annoying. I did discover though they were giving away a little hot dog vending poly bag, so that was a really cool little poly bag and it was with any city purchase. So I bought a little city set and with an extra poly bag. So it was all honky-dory in the end. Can't complain too much with an extra poly bag. The news I wanted to talk about is some of the upcoming sets, and we've got a lot of information come out just recently about these sets. So City is looking really, really good. We've got some Arctic City sets coming back, so I'm loving that. We're getting a woolly mammoth and a saber-toothed tiger. That is very cool. We're also getting a new hospital. That looks really nice as well. And of course, we're getting 2 new trains, and it's a new power function system. So I'm very interested to find out about this new power function system. And it's trains. It's like, oh, do we need more trains?
Yes, we do!
Well, there you go. I don't know, I always thought I've got enough trains, but come on Lego, just when I thought I was out, you pulled me back in. We're getting some other really cool stuff as well. So Speed Champs is into its 3rd year, that's looking really good. If Technic's your thing, some great looking Technic sets coming out, and we're also getting an app controlled Batmobile. So how awesome is that? Obviously this ties in with the new power function system, and I'm really, really excited to see what this Batmobile looks like. 2 themes that I really want to talk about today though is of course Star Wars, and the other one is Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. So we're getting 13 sets for this theme coming out, so it's a mix of Duplo, Juniors and regular system sets. So very excited to see what Lego do with these sets. Now, what is it that we all really love about Jurassic World sets? Of course, it's the dinosaurs. And looking at the trailer, there's a wide scope for some new dinosaurs. So I really hope Lego go down that path and give us some new dinosaurs. That would be really exciting. Now, we have had some images shown for some sets and they're not showing any new dinosaurs. The Junior set does have the same T-Rex as we got in the 2015 sets. It does have a little baby T-Rex and he does look very cool. The other new set we are getting is Blue's Helicopter Pursuit. So we do get a new painted Velociraptor, so very similar to the ones we got in 2015, just a new paint job. And we do get a new helicopter. So who wants a new helicopter? Now these sets are due for release in April, so it's not too long to find out what we're going to get with Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. So let's get on to Star Wars now. We get some great looking sets coming out, great sounding sets, and there is some images out there if you want to have a bit of a scout around. You still might be able to find them, but we are getting Yodas Hot. So this is in the same price point as Act 2 Island Training, so it's going to be a very similar size set to that one. The only concern I have is I was a big fan of Act 2 Island Training because of the draw of the minifig. So for the first time we got an old man Luke. I don't think the draw is there for Yoda's Hut. Of course we do get Yoda, we get Luke, and we get R2-D2 as well. So we've got those minifigs before, so I just don't know if the same draw's there. Of course they're going to be new printing. I would say definitely on Luke. Not sure about Yoda and R2, but I'm just hoping that there's a little bit more to the build, that the build pops a little bit more. I mean, it's only going to be around 200 to 250 pieces. So look, I'm not getting my hopes up too much, but it is a set I'm looking forward to. We are getting Anakin's Jedi Starfighter, so we're going back to getting some Clone Wars sets, so that is great news for Clone Wars fans. So it looks like we're getting a V19 Torrent as well later in the year. Not too sure, that's still just a rumour at the moment, but here we are getting Anakin's Starfighter, so that is very cool news. It's been a long time since we've got that. It was back in 2008 when we got the set 7669. So that looks like a good little set. The set I'm really looking forward to here though is Snoke's Throne Room. That sounds very exciting. I can't wait to see what this one looks like. Now they are saying it does remind them a little bit of the Death Star Final Duel. Now that set was 724 pieces. It was back in 2015. Now this set is a little bit more expensive than what they're saying Snoke's Throne Room is going to be. So at 724 pieces, I'm thinking that Snoke's Throne Room is going to probably be around the 500 piece count. It is got the same number of minifigs though. So we do get Snoke, Rey, Kylo and 2 Praetorian Guards, and that's what I'm excited about, to see what LEGO do with these Praetorian Guards. So hopefully it's 2 different Praetorian Guards, because it wouldn't really make sense for them to be the same. Unfortunately it is only 2. It would be great to get more than that. Let's hope down the track that we get a little battle pack or something to add to this set. It'd be a good idea for LEGO to do that, so let's keep our fingers crossed that's what happens. But I am looking forward to this set. The next one we've got to talk about is an X-Wing. So yes, we are getting another X-Wing Starfighter. So it does seem like we have got a lot of X-Wings in recent times, but this is a T65 model. So it has been a while since we've got this model, back in 2012 actually. So I think it's about time we get an update in the design. So my thoughts here is that it's going to be similar to Poe's X-Wing and the Resistance X-Wing in design. So it's going to get an upgrade, it's going to get that new canopy piece. So I am looking forward to this one. It is rumoured to have a lot of stickers, so that's something I'm not looking forward to, but I am looking forward to getting more information and having a better look at this set. And the last one I want to talk about is the Sandcrawler. To be honest, I wasn't really keen on hearing about a new Sandcrawler. I kind of thought it was a little bit of a strange set to be coming out, but the more I thought about it, I kind of thought, you know what, that is a pretty good idea to have a Sandcrawler, because yes, we did have the UCS Sandcrawler, but not everybody is into the UCS sets and not everybody can afford those sets. So it's actually been a very long time since we've had a play version, a playable set in the Sandcrawler. So way back in 2005 actually, and this was set 10144. Now it had a little under 1700 pieces and 11 minifigs. Now in this new one we are only getting 6 minifigs, and with the price point I'm thinking that it's only going to probably be around 1,200 to 1,300 pieces. Now it's quite interesting in the design. Instead of the 2015 model that's all brick built and quite smooth on the outside, this is more like the style of build to the UCS set. So it's going to be a Technic frame with plates on the outside, so studs on the outside. So it's going to have quite a different look to the 2005 model, and it's going to be very interesting to see what Lego do with it. I am looking forward to getting my hands on the new Sandcrawler. The next thing I want to have a quick talk to you about is the Black VIP card promotion. So if you were lucky enough to pick up the UCS Millennium Falcon last year, you did get a special VIP card. Now there is a promotion running at the moment for all of Feb, and we do get double VIP points for Star Wars purchases. Now a lot of people have paid out on this and sort of think it's not much of a promotion. Look, it's the first thing they've done. The other thing I've heard is with the images on this promo pic here saying, yeah, that's already stuff we've got in the past. I don't honestly think that Lego is going to show their bag of tricks up front. I mean, they're not going to show you what they've got up their sleeve coming in a couple of months' time, because you wouldn't buy anything now. Who's going to go out and buy a Star Wars set now to get double VIP points if we could get some really cool poly in a couple of weeks or a couple of months' time, I should say. So, look, I didn't have real high expectations for what promotions we were going to get with this card. So, to me, I just think it's a good idea, a good thing that Lego have done. I do look forward to seeing what they do have in the future for the Black VIP card holders. So my last thing to talk about today is Lego set pricing. Now, pricing for Lego has always been a contentious issue. It's something that's been discussed many times over. I've got to say though, I've really noticed an increase in that in recent times. I'm getting a lot more comments from people about pricing and not being able to afford sets. With these information on this new sets that come out, a lot of people have said, what's going on with these ridiculous prices from Lego? So it's definitely something ramping up, and I do believe that it's something that Lego really has to address and be very, very careful of. I mean, I'm in the Lego aisle at my local department store quite often, and I see families come in and the kids run up and they grab a big set and they, Mummy, can I get this? And the first reaction you can see, yeah, okay, well, you know, let's have a look. And they have a look and they see, what? $150? You know, $100, $200? It's like, there's just no way that they're purchasing that set for their young one. And what happens? They end up buying a little battle pack or a little brickhead, or a very small set, a little micro set instead. And you can see the disappointment in the child. And I don't know, I just think that Lego are really, really pushing their luck with some of these prices, and I do think it's going to turn around and bite them in the future. Now, they have had some profit downgrades last year. It'll be interesting to see what happens this year, but yeah, honestly, the way to fix it is not to put your prices up. I think, honestly, it needs to be the other way. They need to be a little bit more sharper with their pricing. I think knockoffs are taking an effect, and I think the rise of companies like Mega Constructs as well that are doing great things. They're doing more printed stuff, more articulated minifigs, so they're starting to get some serious competition from Mega Constructs. So I don't know, I just think Lego have to be very careful with what they do in the future, that they don't turn more people away. And it's not that us older fans, we have jobs, we buy what we want, so we're going to make those sacrifices, we're going to get those sets that we really want. But little young Johnny, if he misses out now, and who knows, he may never be a Lego fan and just turn to something else. And they're just really going to start driving some of these younger generations away from Lego, I feel, with these high prices. So I do think Lego needs to address that. So that's my 2 bobs worth when it comes to Lego pricing. But what do you think? I'd love to know. I'd also love to know what upcoming set are you most looking forward to. Belt it all in the comments. I'd love to have a read. I'm sure everyone else would like to know that as well. My next episode, I'm going to be answering a question from one of you guys. So if you've got a question, please put that in the comments. I'm really looking forward to that next episode. But that's all we have time for today. So don't forget, hit the like, hit subscribe. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.